Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. To talk about this film is essentially to bury the hatchet on a mistake. That's essentially what this film was. When I was 11, I could not believe what I was watching. Now in 23, I still can't believe a film like this exists. Along with the likes of Batman and Robin, and Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, there's a movie that I doubt could even get made today. The new film is enjoyable under the right circumstances, but this film was so bad it killed a franchise for 14 years. So why talk about it now? I feel I need to put it to rest. Also, Doug Walker said no because James Rolfe did it. Amen. So, let's get this over with. Rather than the usual setting in New York, which had opened in Japan in the 17th century, right from the word go we had the first problem. The scene's first made set in feudal Japan looks like it was tossed in an entirely different movie. Apparently, Kenshin, who was not a wanted samurai with a sakamoto, is against the millions Lord Nobunaga on horseback, which I wish was a real Lord Nobunaga. But that story would actually require thought and creativity. This film has none of either. That on top of that, the direction is also quite shaky. This film is getting yet another new director, Stuart Gillard, also wrote the script. While he has done some comedies before and since, he's clearly out of his depth for doing an action film even for kids. I can't even hold on 11-year-old's attention for 99 minutes. You know he's messed up. Also, Jim Henson's Creature Shop was unavailable, so the Turtles now been designed by All Effects Company, who previously done work on the TV series Max Headroom. Unfortunately, this has caused the effects to suffer. The first two films could never see the neckline of Turtle. Oh man, that's about here. I really found a time when I couldn't. Top of the animatronics has also been downgraded severely, so body movements are more slip syncing. Taking these are all complaints that hints of Turtles' introductory scene and then there. So about 5 minutes in the scene's easy top, Raph versus Sally in a stereo, but that side's kind of working super no appreciating what they do. But there's a couple to him, but his puppetry is even more than the Turtles, because he apparently can't even stand. It's like some of the villains are laughing. His characterization of my plans are usually extended, but why some old mentor archetype, usually written as, but confused old man. And Abel, once again played by H. Turco, comes in and gives her crazy ruin. Even though later, Scotland actually signs a credits roll. The first movie shows how effectively they let everything on people's service throw away, which shows how they're able to take residence on an old subway station. The subway station apparently becomes a Spencer gift shop all cluttered looking like my set. Leonardo is given a book on Japanese swords, Michelangelo's given a lampshade, Raphael's given a new fedora, Donatello's given an antique veil which he deems boss. Given that Dinosaur voice McCoy filmmaker and sitting out second movie versus Rehab, that line makes me wish I was watching Stand By Me right now. Okay, this critic comes up, able to go scepter that she claims to amp in the ancient Japanese egg timer. So why she's delivered it like that, it's clear someone that has new Gillard script made no sense and decided to treat it as such. Nobunaga, played by another Max Headroom, Sam Shimono, disappointed with Kenshin rebelling against him. So it's really given. Not anyone from the comics, cartoon, or toy line, just a feudal lord that feels wholly out of place in a Ninja Turtles movie. For the appearance of Walker, so douchey arms and essentially low Cutler Beckett without any malice or to make it memorable. There's also his associate Niles, who looks like Pentelfi ate Baghetti. So for freak coincidence, Kenshin actually accepted in his time period, causing him to switch to April. This is another problem, but being attention to the title storyline, film never takes advantage of it. So we get my first many scenes of Tyson I've never seen fully realized at the end of the time periods. For example, the potentially funny scene where Abel's tape play getting destroyed is ruined by vicious synthesis next time it's returned off. There would be many problems throughout the film. Still, if I may damn this with faint praise, this period set aside hard and wins period content are nice. Diet in terms of very nice period what happens to our trade place with more further in the past, but now his 6 hours rescue April, the been lost time over. Also, Casey Jones, again playing Elias Cortez, spawning in to keep an eye on Kenshin. April's captured by Lord Nobunaga imprisoned, who is played by Elias Cortez. Okay, I know James pointed that out in his review, but how the hell is both Casey and Flint's ancestor there at the same time? Flint's ancestor will only get worse from here, folks. Turtles are materialized in battle. A little scene that looks like it came from a tiny different movie. It's a course of 5 minutes. The Turtles use a scepter. Her and Mikey, who was captured by the rebellion, Mitsu. Back in 1983 New York, in class with the honor guard, sent back in Turtle's place. We tried to convince Nobunaga to buy his weapons, but Nobunaga will have none of it. Now he stresses life as Uncle Badong, he does not take honey to. Don points out some countries don't use a fuel source. This movie is a big pile of fuel source. Turtles rescue April and a cringeworthy fight in a dungeon. Choreographies become much more stilted, and the fight is full of choppy edits and stiff cuts. Scapegoat Gray's Raph says, "I'll be back," in a voice that says nothing like its actual voice actor in the film, because the rest of what says what this movie is. A smelly pile of rotten excrement like the front of bathrooms of theaters showing this movie. Also regarding the swing comment April's legs. See, they had awkward innuendo before the new movie. Scenes to yet another action scene. That's just how Gillard was incredibly out of his depth doing action. So as he becomes over the top, his spoken suspension of disbelief. Just cracking jokes non-stop and cartoony sound effects bomb. Yet the insanity doesn't end there, because believe it or not, we're just barely at the halfway point. This leads to an attack on Mitsu's village by Walker, whereupon the other turns reunite with Michelangelo. Mikey also recognizes her brother Yoshi for fire. By the way, great job having the other turtles smile at risking their brother. Hello. After Leo gives Yoshi CPR, just go with it. The villain thanks Tails for the help. It's at this point where Walker demands a bigger price for his weapons on Laga, and then realizes the story could have been interesting. Team N.T. has done time travel effectively in the comics and cartoons, most likely considered the best Team N.T. game Turtles in time, both arcade Super Nintendo versions, as well as its Genesis little brother and Hyperson Heist. The problem is that Gil and the other parties involved didn't care about giving the fans what they would enjoy waiting for 2 years, only about making a quick buck on the name alone. As such, have little reason to be invested in what Turtles Red Occur the Scepter, also has no consequence. Not just fact, the plot makes no sense, the Haggerty special effects are like my bad TV movie, and I really don't care anymore. Apparently, Kenji isn't happy about being stuck in 1983, but Casey has something to try the autograph with. TV. As here I discuss the biggest problem in the movie. No seem to fully realize it in another time period, neither timeline. Curse tauntingly spew anachronistic pop culture references 1603. It thinks nothing about showing autograph technology or could potentially alter history. Someone should take a cue from Back to the Future trilogy, where there's just a copy mechanism, not a total detachment from what's going on. So, no longer Hanka agrees to buy the weapons Michelangelo tries to comfort Mitsu about Kenshin. Now, in the film, definitely isn't getting any better. Even Walker openly stating how mascot events using Afterthought more is one, and Splinter is top agonist as Kenshin. It's done much better than the first one, so they have been building up their bond for the first 2 acts. Here, I think Gil realized he needs to tie into the Duck Snow, so why not pull something else out of his ass? I'm serious about the coincidence is getting worse. Scepter just happens to be in the village, just happens to be events from Mitsu, just happens to be a chick of fight, but simply a counterfight of his 2 acts. Even all this happened just so a 3rd act can. Regarding that Godzilla landscape of Mikey, even I know Japan's a full of more anime characters, I'm saying that wearing a Goku jacket. So Turtles all together storm Nornaga's castle. This is the last action scene, as every bit as haphazardly directed as the first previous ones. And you just drag on and on every aspect, from the length of the climax to the individual fights. On top of that, the editing that's the first 2 films had. I think the cuts were so slow that when I watched it for the first time since I was a kid in college, I actually fell asleep. Fortunately, I woke up the rest of the film to buffer in time. August defeated Man makes Shredder's demise the first 2 films seem enticing, and Walker falls in the sea and actually manages to hit the water. How fittingly anticlimactic. April Mugs have an 8 timer to catch. It wasn't funny the first time, it's not funny now. It's hard to see what I agree with James on. Like a dancing at a Tarzan Boy of Baltimore. It's a good song. Another example of how a big part of TMNT was making with the 80s making with the 90s. So it's time to go back, as April says it's starter time. It will be, since I'm going to need a detox from it. So everyone returns home, and that's apparently where the lampshade Mikey got. We hope you enjoy this installment of No Moral Theater. This is definitely the weakest film in the entire Turtles film franchise. Even though it just barely made its money back, it was still here that killed the franchise for 14 years. It also contributed to the initial decline of TMNT, holding over 3 more years when the eventual cartoon before finally petering out. This movie has aged poorly. As a kid, I don't think I liked it that much. With a nonsensical plot, terrible poetry, and stiff acting, leaves the can and fossilized anchovies. So one movie feel free to skip. Final rating is 1 star out of 4. Much contained in 14 years, so next time a TMNT movie that concludes my look at TMNT.